happy Vlogmas day 6. Girl, I look a mess. But it's okay because this is a glow up, get ready with me rant, if you may have it, because girl, y'all dragged me last week. Was it last week? Y'all dragged me last week. You know why y'all dragged me? I said on Instagram, I had asked, I was answering questions or whatever, and wait, pause. So last week I had put on Instagram, I was answering questions and somebody asked me, would you ever get married? And here's my response. Yeah, I would get married. It's not a goal of mine, but if it happens, that's cool. Before I have kids, I would like to be married. But then again, I don't know, because I want to live in a pink house. And so when I first uploaded it, a couple people were like, why don't you want to get married? Like, what's the big deal? Like, what's tea? And I'm just like, I never said I don't want to get married. I'm just saying it's not a goal of mine because I just don't. But I feel like we don't normalize people who don't want to get married, people who don't want to have kids enough. People say it and then it's like, but why? You don't say the same thing, but why, when a girl says she wants to be married and have 10 kids? No, you say okay. So let's just normalize that. So I just feel like, yeah, we don't normalize people saying that they don't want to get married. Not saying I don't, but we don't normalize it enough. Many times, like, growing up, people always say, like, as a girl, you're supposed to want that. But it just blew me that y'all were so, like, feeling some kind of way. So after talking to my boyfriend, he was upset. I was like, you know what, let me see if like I'm the one that's tripping. Like, let me make another post. So I made another post on Instagram, and hold on, I gotta do my brows. We have brows, folks. Are they perfect? No. Are they twins? No. But girl, they sisters. They're sisters. What was I saying? Oh, okay. So once he starts to feel some kind of way, that's when I was like, you know what, let me see if I'm tripping. Like, maybe it's me, maybe I need to just get some clarification. So then I put on Instagram, like, was marriage a goal of yours? And most of y'all said yes. It was like 5 no's. I'll put the results here, but most people said yes. So then I was like, okay. But then when I broke down the difference between goal and hope, people were like, oh, okay, I get it. Actually, you know who I want to get on the phone for this? Zana. I was talking and I was like, you know what, let me call Zana, because y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't. How people feel like if females don't want to get married, like something's wrong with you. Like, why not? And how do you feel, friend?
So I feel like the real reason people want to get married at our young ages, or like that women feel like they have to get married at our young ages, is because they feel like they're not gonna find somebody when they get older or something.
Yeah, like everybody gonna be gone. But it's like married in your 20s, like you're married at 23. It's 2020. Like, what you gonna do later?
I don't know. I'm trying to be rich by 30, so I don't know. I just don't have time unless they gonna get me rich. You're not funding me. You're holding me back. So
that's just that. And I don't know. I had a guy say like you're more focused on money. Do you think that's the case?
Will we ever say that to a man as a negative thing?
If a man, yeah, that's true.
If a man was focused on their money, we would be flocking to him.
We would say he got it, he focused. But a female is like
crazy to me. And then on top of that, like, just pay attention right now. Like, the worst thing to be right now is a broke female. When did that become, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When was that a thing? Because let's just take it back when females didn't have money. They weren't even worried about that. They were at home cooking and cleaning. Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, we can't win.
It's like when you wanna focus on money, it's like, no, but you need to focus on the man too. And it's like, but why? But why?
I want you to be so dependent on them so they can have this like control over you. I just
period, friend. Okay, I'm gonna read this thing that somebody sent me.
Oh my god, when it was dragging you?
No, this one person was on my side, literally. I think I had asked the question, like, is marriage a distraction with running a business? She said something is going to fall to the side. You can't be focused on everything. That's why most women sacrifice their love lives for business until the business is where they want it to be. No matter how understanding and motivating a man is, good relationships need you to put energy into them. If you're putting energy into a man, that's taking energy out of your business. Thoughts?
There are no thoughts. That was straight out of the Bible. What? You can't argue with facts. That's the truth. That's with anything.
You cannot argue with facts. Somebody responded to that and was like, I disagree. I think that when you meet the man whose purpose aligns with yours, it all flows, whether you're 21, 35, or even 40.
I mean, okay, sure, yes. It's not impossible for you to meet someone whose goals align with yours and who's able to assist you or help you or aid you in what you're trying to do. But it also doesn't take from the fact that you're putting, you know, the energy that you put in. Your partner is the same energy you could have been putting into your business.
That's it. I feel like people don't talk about, like, relationships take work. Like, they take energy. Like, I don't understand. They take work. And it's not like that's all bad, but they for sure take work. Like, anything takes work. And if I'm putting work into you, that's taking work from somewhere. And where's that somewhere from? Me.
I mean, duh, even this conversation is draining. Like,
yes.
I'm saying, like, the fact that anybody would have to have this conversation with their partner, it's just, what do you, like, you would really rather me sacrifice my opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I'm young, me trying to get out there, this is me trying to focus, this is me trying to make some money, like, you know, not even that it's all about money, these are my goals. Like,
yeah.
This is what,
I had these before you.
Before I met you, and now that you're here, and you like me, I'm supposed to, like,
change.
Stop thing because, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie, like, it's even as far as, like, having a baby, you know, that's energy, that's time.
Yeah. People who say, like, I don't want to have kids, I see them all the time. People are like, but why? You don't ask a female who says, I want to have a kid, why do you want to have a kid? Why are you asking her? She doesn't want to have a kid. Like, she doesn't want to have a kid. That's just her. That's her choice. That's her opinion. Like, that doesn't make her less than a woman. That doesn't make her less successful. People feel like you have to have a kid as a female. And it's like, maybe I don't want that in my life. Maybe I want to be responsible for me and me only, and not me and another human.
Or maybe, what if I just don't want to be with these boys? What if these niggas are pissing me off so much that I'm so scared to be stuck with them for the next 18 years?
18 years. Oh, that leads me to the next one. This was a guy. He said, wow, the fact that females have to feel like this is crazy to me. That just means that you've been dealing with all the wrong men. The right man will push you to focus on your goals and focus on all that you want to accomplish.
Okay. That's cool. I'm just saying, where would I meet the right man if not in my line of business? Like, I get it. Like, you're right. The right man will. But then that's him taking from what he wants to now focus on what I want. And that's not what I want for him. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not against. Okay, so, you know, they say 20s are for partying, 30s are for settling. I mean, not settling. Yeah, but, you know, stop, like, slowing down. Yeah. I'm not really against, like, taking all of my 20s to do everything that I want to do. Yep. And, you know, finding somebody when I'm 30. And, you know, I don't know, like, I used to have those dreams of the white picket fence house, of the family. 25. Girl, I am 25, and the furthest thing from my life. Yeah. Yep. It's just not even realistic. And the fact that our parents were having kids at, like, 20, 21, it's 19. Crazy. Yeah, I can't fathom what they were going through. Because I don't know what I would have went through for that one, okay? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't mean to be negative or nothing, but, like, a vast majority of our parents are not even together. And they were having, yep. That's the one. If you don't learn from what you're seeing, then you're just going to be a victim of stupidity. Like, insanity, because you keep doing the same thing over and over. Over and over, expecting a different result. Like, why? Yeah. Exactly. Like, when people talk about, like, family curses and things like that, they're like, our family just keeps going through bad things. And I just always think, like, if you're a family of tradition doing the same thing over and over, kids are following into their parents' footsteps, all of your kids are, you know what I'm saying, doing what y'all did. What did y'all expect? What's gonna change if y'all are all doing the same exact thing over and over and over? Nobody's gonna change the curve. Like, nobody's gonna change the wave. Okay. Somebody also said this. Of course, men were. I think it was men that were more so like, what? What do you mean? Like,
but why? And I'm like, I just didn't. I never said I wouldn't. Like, I never said I wouldn't. I just said I'm not. That's not my focus right now. Like, and like I told this one guy, like, goals change. Like, that's not a goal right now at 23. But maybe at 30, I might be like, you know what? I'm ready. Like, come on, take me home. Like, like
what if you change your mind by 25? Like, what if your business is, like, what if what you want to do is flirt by 25? And honestly, you're going to be in a whole different space when what you want is coming to you. That is going to attract a different type of people.
My mind space is in a different space than when I was a sophomore in college. Like, it's already, like, you change every day.
People I mean, granted, I have a handful of friends from college, but, like, I don't even hang out with people I hung out with in college because we was just all on different shit.
We're different, like, and that's okay. And then
different, yeah. Everybody changes. Like, you're not friends with all your high school friends because we don't act like that no more.
We don't act like we're literally changing. Like,
when you moved away from high school or where you grew up, you know, and now that you're back, you don't connect with them because you don't have that in common with them anymore.
That's the change. Yep.
You live somewhere else, and you're back. And
once you're different, you go back. It's just like, this is not it. Like, you see everything, and you can see, like, everybody, like, and it's not to say one life is better than the other, because if you stay home after school, like, it's no problem or whatever. Y'all are different, and that's okay.
Yeah, either, you know what I'm saying, either they're gonna accept or you're gonna accept the difference, you know what I mean? And you're just gonna move on from that. And a lot of friends that I have from back home, I just kind of moved from it.
Yeah.
Some friends, like, we did change together, but the other friends, no, we just let them go.
My type has changed.
Right. Not doing the room, we're not focused on what we're supposed to be doing. Are not going to be the niggas that we're dealing with.
That's true.
Or even, like, when we make it, it's just not going to be that. When a nigga blow up, his type of woman changes. Like, a woman could stay. Like, while he's broke, she could put everything in him. She could support him. Like, oh my God. Like, acrimony. Like, she left him. And she
after how much? Like, how long do I have to stay down? Like, at what point?
But, and my thing is, when they broke up, he still, like, gave her money. He still took care of her. But he'd been focused on her the whole entire time. She wouldn't have had to be salty.
Yeah.
She wouldn't accept that money from him. She wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She wouldn't have felt, she was so empty because she gave up everything for the man that she loved to pursue his dreams.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she was upset, and that's why women feel so wrong.
It's not because you get money, because the money doesn't matter when I could have did anything. Like, I literally gave up all of this for you, and now
a woman to put somebody while they're coming up, and then on the come up, they're always gonna leave that woman for a woman that they feel like fits their standards, their dream woman. You know, they became the dream man that they've always wanted to be.
Yeah. Like, not even celebrity wise. Let's take it to like right now, like, in the financial place that you are right now, you would not date someone at 18 who's fresh out of college, because just like, who going to college, because it's like, you're not even in my bracket. Like, not to say you're less than me, but like, we're just different. Like, you don't have.
And that leads me to my next point. Let's talk about this. You don't have what I have, baby. We don't have nothing to talk about. If you're not driving, I don't care if you're pushing a 1996 Nissan.
Something.
You don't have a car. Don't to me, because I have that.
If I have that, you should have that. That's that.
That's that. If you're in if you don't have an apartment, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's where I'm at in my life. Like that, and that's not wrong. That people make that, like, as females, like, that's wrong. You're supposed to. No, that's where I am in my life. I work for this. He should have at least. I'm the table. What are you bringing?
What are you bringing? Hello? Knock, knock. What's going on?
I'm the table.
Oh, goodness. I mean, not all men are bad men.
Yeah, no.
Some of them are, like, really good, but also the men that I want, they're super focused, like, hyper focused.
Yeah.
Should just, you know, I would be a distraction to a man that I would want. I know that for a fact, though. The way that I drink, the way that I party, like, you know.
Yeah, I'm a distraction to him. So why would I even want? But why? that's the difference between you and like most people, because it's like, why would I even want to slow you down to that? Because I know you're focused right now. I'm not focused like you, so I'm gonna wait till I'm ready. But I think at a younger age, I feel like a lot of guys, finding a guy that's 24, 23, whatever, that is so focused,
just rare.
Your focus was before me.
It's so rare because they're probably in a long-term committed relationship because they're so focused that they, you know, they're not out here treating their partner like trash.
Yeah.
Because what they're doing is working and
going home.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's their focus.
Because seeing him be focused can help me be focused.
It's just that niggas think, I don't know why they always think like if you're out and you're about, like you know what I'm saying? You want me to focus, but you always at the club. You always doing
do it for you. Do not do it for me.
Listen, when I get paid, I'm not putting no money in your bank account. Okay?
A focused man is like, it's just like, wow, like you help me be focused. That's what I think it is. It's like seeing you be focused is going to help me be focused. Seeing you going after your money, your dream is going to help me go after that. But if you're not,
okay, if your nigga can say, I'll pay you to stay home from work today, and you going for it, you're not ready to be in a relationship, baby.
You're not ready, okay?
You're not ready, baby. You gotta tell him I see you when I get off, honey.
Because if all he gotta do is say, I'll pay you a little whatever today, I got you. And you say, okay.
Hey, and now you're calling out a word. No, pay me that.
Because a guy wouldn't do that. He's not gonna stop his job for you. So why are you gonna do that for him?
Girl, the last nigga I was with, right at the end, he started saying, stay home, Carla.
Excuse me? You want me to be broke? Oh, okay, got it.
In the middle of a pandemic.
You're telling me to call out, but would you call out for me? Like, that's like me. For what? That's my question. For what? Call out for what? Why? Why?
Is missing out on his money for you?
I don't want him. I don't want you no way because I'm distracting you. I don't want you. If I can distract you from your money and your focus, you're not. What is the point? See? That's the point. Oh, somebody also said,
girl, they drug you.
When I tell you they drag, I was like, wow. Like,
that's because, yes, I really need somebody that's, you know, focused on getting married to explain to us what is the whole
like what? Why is that? How? Okay, I can't listen. I don't know about y'all, but my attention span, I can't focus on a whole bunch of stuff at one time. Like something is gonna be like, something's gonna drop. Like I can't do everything.
Absolutely,
I can't. So if I'm focused on getting successful, working out, waking up early, having a relationship, getting married, like, hold on, I cannot.
When you can do everything that you want to
do.
That's my goal in life. Like, I'm not trying to have, I would love to have something of my own that makes me, but what I'm really looking for is just freedom, the financial freedom to do anything I want to do at any given moment.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
Help anyone that I want to help, that I can afford to, be my family, be there for myself. That's what I want to do. That's the kind of independence that I want, and that's the kind of independence that men are, and the women of
our generation.
Yeah, because men want like a woman that's going to sit to them and going to like depend on them and trust them to be a man. Like a man likes feeling like a man. I get it. However, a woman is so much more than
just you're on your arm, making dinner, having kids. So much more.
We're not that. We're so much more than holding you up. Like,
yes.
You want me to sacrifice myself for you. Like, you want me to stop what I want to do just so. I don't know. I can't support that. I
can't support. No, not at all. Somebody said, basically you're saying in order to be successful, you must be single.
No, not at all. You see a lot of successful women with husbands. But what I'm saying is, in order for me to be successful, And it's not even like a relationship is going to stop whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
It's just that once your relationship starts demanding more than you're able to give,
Yeah.
you're going to have to make that decision whether to focus on your business or take a little bit of energy from here to put it there.
And I think that's where most females don't, because it's like, but I really like him and I really just want to be with him. Okay.
Right. It is neither destroyed or created. It's just repurposed.
That's it. You have to just move it, like move it, like, and I feel like, okay, y'all are right. The right man will be like, you know what? Focus on you. Like, you're falling, your business, your whatever is falling to the side. Focus on that. If a man can tell me that, okay, like you're right. I'm focused on the wrong thing. You are so right.
Anyways, men are scared to get married. Men are just scary to say that you're gonna be with somebody for the rest of your life. I know somebody, girl, she had 5 kids, married her man, her kids are grown my age. Do you know that her husband had been cheating on her for like 3 years? They have been together for...
How did she find that out? How do you find that out?
Girl, he had a baby on her. He had a baby on her, and like they had no idea about the baby, and the baby had always been around. Like they knew the girl and everything.
They just didn't know it was his.
Right, the girl used to always be like, you know, everything was girl.
That's the scary part, the female, like,
right,
not woman to woman, but woman to woman. Why would you?
After a while, he like just was up and about to move to Florida. He wanted to move his whole family to Florida, and
her too.
Yeah, the family. Like, yeah, he was telling his wife, like, yeah, we're going to move to Florida. They were getting together. Like, together. So he told her, I'm about to go find this house in Florida. And, girl, when he left, he got on the phone right outside the door and was, like, you know, on the phone with the other woman. And that's how he got caught. She opened that door like, come here. Like, who are you talking to?
That's not funny.
Like, talking to, no, seriously. But, like, dumb. And I'm serious. That is one of my worst fears to have. She doesn't have a job. She's been taking care of her family for her whole entire life. Like, to take care of her family is all she knows. She loves it. Mm-hmm. That's her life.
Yeah.
You know?
Some women love to do that, though. Like, you know, some women love to, like, cook, clean, keep the house up. That's, like, you know, nothing wrong with that.
Dream wife. And she has nothing to show for it but her kids. Nothing.
And it's been 13 years?
13, it's probably been, like, I don't know how long they've been married. It's been, like, 20-something. Like, they were married for their whole kid's entire life. Their older kid is, like, 7.
See, that's the thing. Like, now what? Like, now, okay, yes, you can start over. You can come back from that, yes. But, like, that's a lot of work. Like, now you have to reinvent yourself as an adult.
Her grown up, like, she's a lot older than us. She's, like, 50. I'm not kidding. This woman was in the church her entire life. Her dad was a preacher. Her husband was a preacher. Her husband that did this was a preacher.
The husband?
Dominique, when I tell you that marriage is the scariest institution and that men just feel like they have the upper hand, they're controlling the marriage. I like that point of view. Just in every instant that a woman had to leave out of the marriage or had to sacrifice themselves, had to who they were, and like in the end it just never worked out in her benefit to me.
Not to say that all guys are going to cheat. That's not true. It's some great guys out there. Like some guys, you know, they're very faithful. But just to think about, like, it's a chance. It's a chance. Like, are you willing to take? And I'm like, am I willing to take it? Like, do I want to take it?
Anything to offer? You know, do I?
Yeah. That's why I say, like, marriage to me is like, okay, once I've already accomplished what I wanted for myself at that point, okay, like, yeah, let's get married. Like, let's do that.
Is there a guy that will be willing to wait? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what to wait for me to do what I feel like I need to do, the way that women have to wait.
Women wait for men all the time. Like, all the time. Women literally will sacrifice their entire life for a man. Like, you see, you never. Well, it might be. You're right. You know, it's a big world. It might be some men that sacrifice for females, but it's so glamorized for a female to just sacrifice for a man that it's like, what about me? Like,
what about me? Why do I have to be a trap queen or die? I don't want to die because you're being dumb.
I don't want to ride or die. I'm not a ride or die. I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police.
Would you hold it down for her? No, no, no.
Like, why? Like, if you want to get really technical, all the like relationship goals that people have, it's like after they stayed after them, like after they stepped out, they stayed.
Go.
Go.
You want to know something? The only baby mama that I don't talk about is Jada, right?
Yeah.
I don't talk about Wada because I'm not even.
She has her own stuff too, though.
Yeah, I'm not even into the baby mamas. I can't lie, but Wada was like doing her thing.
Yeah.
She was,
since she was 16, you got to give it to her.
She's been like, you know what I mean? She's been working her ass off. She really has. Not to say that none of the other baby mamas have, but she was Jada Wada before.
Before. You could never say baby made her. You could never say that.
Say that. She had that baby, yeah. She keeps messing with him, yeah. He ain't faithful, whatever. Mm-hmm. That's not really our business.
Yeah, that's not my business. We just keep making it our business.
I'm saying what we were able to see was that she set the standard and he followed.
Mm-hmm.
Period. That's what it was. He set the standard and followed. Now, him. Okay.
That's another story. But he did, I mean, you can definitely see, like, she for sure created something for herself so that even if tomorrow her and him don't work out and she walk away, she's not losing it. She wouldn't, I mean, the more exposure, yeah, because it's little baby, but besides that.
What is it? And then even look at GRWM. That was a whole thing for her when her and D-Wade together and got married. Like, people were like, you know, why didn't you have kids, or why did you choose Taraji P. Henson? Or even you can even look at Rihanna, like I've been with and having them with, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she has an empire now. She has money.
At this point, like, she can, that's why you see, like the one guy she was dating, that it ended. Like, she can walk away with no strings because I have my own stuff
in there.
Like,
choked her ass up.
I'm just saying, at this point, it's like, you know, I'm not forced to stay with you because I don't need you.
Because exactly, you're not the hand that feeds me. And even if you are the hand that feeds me, I can afford to feed myself. That's such a miserable...
That means I can't do it. I can't piss you off, because if you piss you off, you're going to get mad, you're going to leave me. I have to be like walking on eggshells because I don't want you to kick me out because I need you. Like,
with our generation, it's a lot of females that are like, they be like, don't be scared to ask that nigga for money, I get it, ask a nigga for money, okay. But as soon as that nigga come back and ask you for some money, that is the brokest, lamest, most.
I'll be like, yeah.
Just like that. Don't ask me for no motherfucking money because I'm not, that's why.
If I'm not asking you, don't ask me. But I feel like if I was to ever ask you, you have the right. I mean, you have the right to technically ask me, and I have to be like, you know, okay, if you're asking him for money every Friday and he's asking you every other week, technically, get him his money.
His money. Be that for them, like, and that's what I like. Reciprocal.
Yes, that. I think it's a two-way because I get it. Nobody wants to feel like I'm always giving you something. Like, I'm always giving you this. I'm giving you this. Because at that point, you're gonna start feeling used. And once I start feeling used, it's no coming back.
And for me, yeah, if I feel like you using me, But I mean, back to getting married and being in a relationship. Like, I don't know. Even when I'm with boyfriends or whatever, don't get me wrong, you know I be in love. You know what it is.
It's okay.
I cannot lie that when I am in that, I am so in that I don't do anything else. Like, I'll come home and be up under you.
Yeah. I think it has to be a balance. I feel like dating in your 20s needs to be, if you're going to date, it just has to be a balance, because I refuse to be so focused on a guy for 5, 6, 7 years, and I look up and I'm 28, like, oh man, I was supposed to do this, and it's like, it's not too late, but I'm behind now. Like,
yeah. And now I don't even have the nigga to show for it.
Yeah.
Like,
the least you could do is stay. The least.
But it's just so easy for men to pack up and leave, and they like, I follow some really like gruesome men on Twitter. I'm on Twitter a lot, and like one thing I always see is it's really pathetic that women watch a man do the same thing over and over and like still stay with them. Like, you know, you women are kind of sad when it comes to that. It take, you know, men can leave.
Because men will leave. Men will, the one sight of you doing something that they don't like, it's, you know what, I'm gonna go. Like, and they don't care. And that's when a female does that. It's just like, how dare you?
You didn't even give me a chance.
Like, what do you mean? Because the first time, a man's not gonna settle. Men never settle.
So let's talk about you then and your boyfriend. Are you focused on him?
In the beginning, I was more so like, oh my God, I want to be with you. I want to see you. I want to hang with you every day. And it's like, but wait, you're home for a reason. Let's focus on why you're home. Like, let's get back to you. Like, let's not get so caught up in him, because not saying that it's temporary, but you had dreams and aspirations before this. So let's not forget that. Like, and I feel like you can, sometimes you can catch yourself like, wait, you didn't do anything this week? Like, you've been with him every day? Like, that's all you're gonna do? And then I have like my parents who will check me like, okay, so what's your goals? What's your plans? Like, what you doing? And I think that for me is my balance. Like, but then I also think him seeing me focused, like he says, it helps him be focused. So I think what we do could align so beautifully. He does hair, I blog. If he was on his, how he could be, it could be like, boom. Like, it could just mesh.
If he had the focus that you feel like you had, you feel like...
Yeah, but then, like, I had to check myself. Like, who am I to tell somebody that they're not focused? Because it's like, that's what's focused to me might not be focused to you. So,
yeah,
that's a different level of focusness. But that doesn't make your focusedness less than mine.
Simone conversation, how she says she wants an entrepreneur, da da da.
Yeah.
And you know, everybody has something to say about that. I just feel like in reality, you know, she says she wants someone in the same career path.
What's wrong with her saying that? Men say all the time exactly the woman that they want, and they never get dragged. Like, men say all the time, I want this, I want that, and they only date that. They mean that. So when a female says exactly what she wants and is assertive, it's like, you can't say that. Why?
Yeah, now granted, like, I don't have a problem with a man working a 9 to 5. I don't have a problem with a man even saying, like, I just work here, you know, because I need money for this or whatever.
Yeah.
But once I always ask people, not even just men, but I always ask people when I meet them, I ask them, like, so what do you want to do? Like, is this a job to get you somewhere, or is this the job that you're growing? And like, there's so many people that can't even answer that question, and I think it's really weird. Like,
weird. You've never thought about your future. You've never glanced at your future.
Like, people look at me like, I never thought about it like that. How not? Job, like, when you got this job, you were thinking like, yeah, I finally got a job.
You were thinking about right now.
Yeah, when I got this job, I was thinking like, okay, cool, I'm gonna have this money to do this.
Yep.
That's every job I've ever had. Even working at the bank, like, you'd be like, oh, you got you a great job. This job is temporary. I didn't lie in my interview or anything. Yeah. This job is temporary. I don't care if I get promoted to be the owner of every single bank in the world.
It's all temporary.
That's not what I wanted to do. And I'm going to figure out how to do what I want to do with the resources.
Using what you have to get where you want. I think that's what it is. I think it's, but a lot, like you said, a lot of people just go into a job like, wow, I got this great job. Okay, that's good, but like, what are you gonna do with this great job? Do you want? And if you say, I want to just work here forever, cool. But just know what it is that you want, so that you can be working towards that. Because if you don't know what you're working towards, then what? Exactly.
Same with the man, same with the woman. Like, and so it took me a while to learn it. It took me, you know, we were all young, dumb, and full of cum at one point. But, you know, it's just that when I be talking to a nigga, it don't take me to take them all week to realize I don't like you.
Yeah, I know. I know. I can ask you a simple question like, what do you want 5 years from now? And if you don't know, you've never thought about it. You don't have like, so like, it's not even about like you have to have this elaborate plan, detail, but like, what do you want? What what do you want? Like, what do you want for your life?
Yeah. If you're out here saying that you want to get married and, like, you know, if you want to be the family man for your life, like, that's your lifetime goal.
Yeah.
And, okay, like, whatever your goals is.
But just know what it is. I think that's the thing. Knowing exactly.
Yeah.
Because people don't know. And they just live their life and they look up like, wow, I've been at this job 10 years. And it's like, yeah. What else did you want?
Mm-mm. Exactly. And I don't want no nigga. Like, that's just what it is. That's not on my goal list right now. Like, I don't want no boyfriend. I don't want no nigga. I don't want no kid. I want a real, like, husband. And until I find a husband, I want money. That's all.
I think it's a certain kind of man, like, and like I told the one girl, I was like, you know, just because it's not a goal of mine right now to be married, that doesn't mean I'll never get married. Goals expand, goals grow, goals change when you change. And, you know, 6 months from now, anything can happen. 6 months ago, you know, it's just all different. So
I don't know. I just don't understand that either. Like, why can't we want to get married later? Like,
what's wrong? Did you see that? No. Did you see that? It was a tweet, but I saw it on Instagram, and it said,
"Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Imagine, I'd rather be 40 taking my kids to kindergarten than 40 trying to relive my 20s.
That's what I'm like.
The 20s that I take care of my kids." I read
what's wrong with that? Like, what's wrong with if you're 40 and you're like, all right, I have a 6-year-old or I have a 5-year-old? Like,
it's nothing wrong with that. The reason that we think something's wrong with it is because
our
parents had us all in their 20s.
Yeah.
And, you know, when they went out and started having more kids in their 40s, we're like, yeah, I got a 6-year-old sister. So my daddy and my mom.
Especially because kids now, not kids, but people now are having kids at like 16, 17, 18. So it's like, by the time you're 30, your kid's already older. So you couldn't fathom. Like, I don't know. If I ever had a kid, my kid won't have no friends because all your kids is old.
Exactly. Guess what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to find some 40-year-old mommy.
But it's still 40. I just like people who have kids older, and it's just like, why? Maybe because I wanted to live my life, the younger part of my life, and now I want to have a kid. Like, no matter how you do it, no way is wrong, no way is right. Like,
exactly. GRWM, and I'm gonna keep bringing her up because I love her.
Yeah, she had her kid and she's older, and she's still active to be with the kid. People make it like when you have a kid older, you can't be active. GRWM is active with her child.
She loves her child. She couldn't even have her child.
Yep.
Because of something that happened to her when she was younger. However, I feel like for you to ask a woman why they don't do this or why they're not married, it's so disrespectful.
Yeah.
Created just to aid to a man.
Because you wouldn't ask a man that. You would not ask a man, why don't you want kids?
I would love to know Adam and Eve's exchange in the garden.
Alright, that does it for this video. I had such a good time talking to my friend about how y'all dragged me. It's okay, like, it's no hard feelings or anything, but I just feel like we need to start normalizing females who don't see marriage as a goal and females who don't want to have kids. Not saying that's me, but I think we should normalize it and talk more about it. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.